We had some technical. Hello and good afternoon, dear friends. We are live to talk about today about fantastic frequency device called OREON. First of all, I wanted to apologize for delay. We had some technical problem, but we are now over it. And today I wanted to tell you about most amazing device, which has now probably helped to save many lives. And I was the first one when I tried this device. That's why I'm very, very dedicated to it. I had a lot of testimonies with it. And when I first received it, I didn't really believe what it can do. And only when I started trying it, I realized that it's a multifunctional device to help us to get over a lot of illnesses or health issues. It helps our body to, it accommodates immune system to get the healing, speedy healing as much as possible. So as I said, I'm very dedicated to this device. And I don't remember if you heard my webinar a few months ago, but I'll repeat it for new people that my first trial of this device was on my own son who was bitten by a tick. And he had infections, lots of infection, was staggering, and he had Lyme disease. And when I used it for 3 days, the infection's gone immediately. And then on 7 days, he had a lot of rash coming off his skin. And I was very, very first worried. However, the doctors that I work with said that it's absolutely fine. You know, give it a few days, just keep charging the water, keep doing treatment for just 15 minutes a day. And they were right. 3 days later, he had a huge lymph nodes on his neck, and everything is gone through the skin. So our body get rid of toxins in our body through swallowings and through the skin. Either it comes out in rashes or all different other ways, but the device works amazingly every time for many, many conditions. So we have to remember that using frequency devices is a lot of different ways that we can be unwell. However, a device in generally helps to detox the body and prepare immune system for the best way to accommodate the healing. So device helps immune system, but immune system does the healing. So this innovative device revitalizes the body's natural healing processes. Instead of diagnosing specific illnesses, it automatically normalizes body functions and analyzes the root causes of health issues. By understanding and addressing these underlying imbalances and their consequences, it provides a holistic approach to health and long-term healing, promoting overall wellness and equilibrium, which means once we order our device, the first thing we need to do is to start working on detoxing. We all have got different toxins in our body, and the different sources of toxins start from heavy metals, from additives in foods, pesticides, herbicides, and many, many other additives. It could be pharmaceutical drugs, it could be irradiation, and of course, the biggest one is the stress. It's all these things in combination run down our immune system, and the immune system then gets packed up. So the destroying balance between level of toxins and the immune system, if it goes up higher, toxins higher than immune system, what happens then is the immune system becomes sluggish. It cannot work basically with productive healing. And this is when we start getting all sorts of stuff. We start getting allergies, so many different cancers out there, bloatiness, headaches, all these things are side effects of immune system not able to work as it should be. So what we will do here is we will start, when we get our device, we should start from detoxing. And the way we do detoxing, it's very easy. So we'll start with lymphatic drainage. So device has got 4 attachments. These attachments, each one of them has got its own purpose. And we also have here, second, is the converter. So which means you can use 2 treatments at the same time. So when you connect your device to this attachment, you'll be able to do 2 treatments at the same time. I'm going to show you now how we're going to start from detox, what way we're going to start. First of all, with the days that you do detox, it's very important that you start, you change your diet a bit. So you add some more healthy things. For example, green juices, they're alkaline. They really helps your body to get rid of toxins and flush out things that you don't need in your body. And so maybe you add a few juices. Maybe you will add some nutrition, which is detox nutrition. Has so many different tablets, detox tablets nowadays, charcoals. A lot of people use different things for detox. Of course, water is great. And the best thing to do is to use charged water. Charged water is amazing because it carries in frequencies, all different frequencies. So for example, you can use water on program 9. And this program will be lymphatic system cleanse, as well as you can use program 6, lymphatic system, plus you could do blood cleansing programs, which are amazing. It improves blood circulation, takes out again toxins of the blood, and you can flush it with lymphatic drainage. So programs 6 and 9 are for great detox. So what we will use for detox, okay? These are the plastins for the feet. And these plastins get connected with the wire, which is here, okay? And then you put your feet on the floor, on top of these plastins, and you put program 9. You can run programs 20 minutes. For example, you can do, each programs are set for 7 minutes. So if you run program 9 for about 7 minutes, that will be just over 21 minutes. And then you can take a break. You can take a walk. If you want to do something in between, it's fine. Then you come back and you can repeat. Or if you don't want to take breaks, you can do just 1 hour straight using feet electrodes. You can also add hands electrodes. And hand electrodes would be connected again in the other hole here. So you can do both hands and feet electrodes. If you need to use your hands, you can just use feet, which is easy. If you're working on the computer, you can still do the lymphatic drainage. And if you take massages for lymphatic drainage, it will cost you a few $100 or pounds or euros. And here you can just do maybe 10 courses, and it's in your own home. At your own convenience. I'm not saying not to do lymphatic drainage massages, but it will hugely add, and you can do it at home. You can then have another massages if you like, but this is already all included in the price that you bought device for. And it's at your home. You can do it anytime. You can use it as long as you need. I would say that average would be about just over an hour. And you will start seeing that the plastins get black marks from your feet, and that's okay. In fact, the more black comes out, the better it is for you, because your body getting rid of these toxins. These plastins are made out of not copper. It's made out of tell you what, it's platina. Platina is very sensitive to toxins, and it absorbs it from your body very, very rapidly. So what you do with that is you will just take them in the sink get a nice sponge. I try to use like, it's not organic, but at least harmless washing up liquid, and rub it off, and it's clean and new again. So you can do it until the plastons will become much, much lighter or will not leave any mark after using it. So that means the toxins been freed from your body. Some people also use the patches. Patches also good. You leave them overnight or a few hours, and then you can see that black and smelly things come out on the patches. But here is the plastid, so you can do combination. You know, the more toxins come out, the better it is for you. The more productive immune system will be working, which is great for you. You start getting energy, you know, you start getting healing you didn't count on. For example, you start seeing your vision start getting better, your papillomas coming off, because the immune system is unpredictable, and it will help you to do any sorts of healing in the different directions that you did not expect. So you got hand electrodes here, you got feet electrodes, and I just told you about detoxing on cellular level using our device on programs 9, and you can also use program 6. Now, so the device initiates a series of preventative and detoxification measures aimed at enhancing overall health and well-being. When I was talking to my scientist, I asked him, I said, Oleg, what would you recommend? Which illnesses would you recommend to talk about? And he said, Marina, we can never know. I mean, we can definitely point you out in the right direction. However, people need to understand that they're buying a general wellness device, which will work on their body, and it will automatically help you to go in those places where your body needs it the most. So if you're diabetic, and once you do the cleansing program for destroying those parasites or bacteria or fungi or whatever is invasion is in your body, the body will start working more productively, which means the healing begin. So it effectively eliminates pathogens, harmful substances or pathogens from the body through the programs 1 to 5. So I will tell you now about the programs on the device. So it's only 10 programs and only 4 buttons, very easy to use. You don't need to be a brain surgeon to figure it out. So the first button, when you press 3 times, 1, 2, 3, the light will start running up and down. I'm sorry, I don't have batteries. This is a new device, but you just have to hear me how to do it. So 3 times pressing on the first button, the device is working. Then second button will choose the program you require. So 5 programs here, 1 to 5, will include all pathogenic factors, whatever possibly can invade our body, and healing will begin. Get rid of them, flush it out of your body, immune system will recover and start working completely different way. So program 1, and you will see it all in your application brochure, where you will read everything about these instructions. It will tell you everything about which programs do what, which bacteria, viruses, parasites are inside. And actually there are some much more. So you will know how to use with us or without us, everything is in here. But if you need help, we're there to direct you. So first program has got frequencies of all known fungi, and there's a lot of them. A lot of different fungi invades our body. And what happened with the fungi if it becomes untreated? Have you ever went on holidays and you forgot your bread in the packet? And what happens then? You pick up the packet and look at that bread, and the bread goes puff, crazy, right? Because the fungi invaded our bread and completely destroyed. So what will happen to our bodies if the fungi will invade our organs? I mean, immune system, if it's less than 36%, immune system will try to protect and keep an eye on it. But then you add other toxins, because we're not just having fungi, we have lots of other pathogens, and immune system getting it start getting a feel that is getting too much for it. It's getting overloaded. So to get rid of fungi, you would press program 1. And in 7 minutes, you actually will feel little pins and needles, where pins and needles can be put down by a signal. You can see here 2 buttons, plus and minus. And these buttons will help you to regulate the strength of the signal. So just make it comfortable, so it doesn't, feel uncomfortable or burns your hands. Just put it to whatever level it is, like 6, 7. It will be all inside the frequencies, inside the machine, and you will be able to hold it with no problem whatsoever. Now, I've taken my device to the car because my daughter had a very bad cough today, and not to wait for too long. I let her while I was driving. I told her to quickly use the device and bring it back. And of course, she left it in the car. So I will just tell them quickly. So if they bring it, because that device has that reason, so I can demonstrate it for you. But it is very easy, and I'm just giving you step by step everything you will learn. So they're on it. Now, so we've been through fungi. The second program is a very good program. It's for all known bad bacteria and viruses which will invade us during our lifetime. It could be anything from flu. It could be anything from corona. It could be anything for just, general infections. And you don't really need to know the name of it. You just know that these inflammations, these infections come from either bacteria or virus. So in that case, you just press number 2, and the device is smart. The frequency will start going inside your body through the hands electrodes. For example, you can just use hands electrodes, and what will happen, frequency will find that bacteria or virus without knowing the name, just by its vibration, and it will start electrocuted inside. So then you will have a little, dead bacteria inside your body, and that will be coming out from through the water and the program 5. Whatever treatment you do against bacteria, viruses, parasites, you always finish the program 5. And so I just need this device, but it's in the car. I don't know. Look. Now we need the keys. Anyway, so what will happen then is that if it's just a normal infection, for example, I had a few days ago, I had tonsils. I mean, I had very, very, very busy days. And you talk a lot. And when you run yourself down, you will start feeling side effects. And that wasn't my case. So I start feeling, sometimes infection comes and you feel it's fine line in your throat. Sometimes it goes straight in your tonsil. And sometimes it goes straight in your trachea. We have all different types of viruses and bacteria, and you feel it differently too. So in my case, it was going into my right tonsils, and I knew it started swallowing down, and of course, that infection will spread everywhere else. So I did not, wait. I know how well this works for any infections. Immediately, I put the device on, and I only use hands electrodes. Didn't have to do feet at all. So I put it on, I hold it electrodes, I press programs 1, which is all known fungi. And the reason I did 1, because fungi goes really well, and they always walk hand to hand with bacteria and viruses. You'll be surprised. They're like friends. So I will do program 1, 2, and then to flush it all down, to harmonize the body and to detoxify, it's a program 5. So 1 to 5, repeat 3 times. And what will what it will do, it will quickly kill the virus before it spreads to your organs, before it spreads into your body. And within probably less than 20 minutes, you will feel that your sore throat is gone. This is how amazing it is. And you guys try it and you tell me if it's not working for you. That's been working for all our clients. And sometimes you have very, very strong virus, really strong. You feel it straight, either in trachea or, the sore throat just gone very quickly. You didn't even make it home and you already feel so ill. So in this case, I would use this connector and I will straight away put feet and hands together. So the frequency will hit the whole of your body and I will put it to 10. And then if I start feeling, too many pins and needles and I feel it too strong, I will go down and I press minus to get to whatever level I'll feel comfortable. And each one of us have got different sensitivity levels. So you do not need to worry. There is not one set for everyone. Everybody's got different body, different frequencies, the way we resonate, because we are and informatic people. That's my back there. Okay, perfect. So you will not have to worry. We all individuals. We can lead you towards the right direction, but you will have to be amending it yourself, the way you feel. But I can definitely guarantee you that the throat, if you start straight away, a thin line, you will see immediate relief, which was amazing for me because I used to have a lot of tonsillitis when I was a child from age 5. And then, of course, we didn't know anything about frequency devices. And my mother, bless her, she was giving me, well, one thing is good, they were not giving me medication, but they were using like traditional methods, maybe swallow the butter, which I was really sick from, and gargle your throat with soda. So from now, I would recommend you to gargle your throat with salt. And then I will also recommend all natural ingredients that can help your body to get rid of all, infection as much as possible. So device is amazingly working. It's absolutely no but. However, I always would use, for example, for my kids, for myself, I would always use tea tree oil, which is a natural antibiotic, very, very strong. So you inhale, and it also adds to the healing. I got the device which my daughter was using in the car, and she kindly left it under the seat. So I'm just gonna show you again. Yeah, I'm looking. 3 times you press, the device is on. Now, what we'll do next is we will, just need something. Okay, slides go. Okay, so it's something here. Yes, and slides is gone, but I'll get some help. Or at least you can see how to use the device. For those who don't have it still. So 3 times press the button and you see second button will choose the program. Now second button will choose the program 1. It's set. 7 minutes later, the light will start running up and down, which means it's time to change the program. And then you just change it manually, pressing the button again. And it will run for another 7 minutes. And then you will do, calling my child to come back to put my slides. Then the program will be number 5 again. After 7 minutes, that will finish. And that will detoxify your body and harmonize all the processes in the body. So now you know how to get rid of fungi, you know how to get rid of bacteria and viruses. I did something with the slides for me. We can put it back. The third program is all
Marina, sorry, it was my mistake. I put your screen sharing, I switched it off so we can see what you're doing. If you want to share your slides again, do the exact same thing, share your screen, okay?
Sorry, thank you. Share screen here. Perfect. I thought it was me, just, press the button without realizing. Thank you, William. Lovely. So you still can see the device, right? Can you see him?
Yes.
You see the
Yeah, it's
slide
just a
as well.
smaller screen. Yeah.
That's no problem. Thank you. So now is program 5. Will last 7 minutes. And so we will do these programs 1 to 5. That's in case you get inflammation or any infection. You will use these programs for maybe a few days. I mean, for me, and I've been using device for a long time now, over 10 years. For me, it will work, if it's just normal, not very strong virus, it will go within 20 minutes, and then I can repeat or I don't repeat, but we always recommend to repeat it the next day or maybe a few times a day if just to sustain the result, because the bacteria, when you start bombarding it, it can breathe. So as antibiotics, they say you take for 6-7 days, you could do device for the next 6-7 days, just to prevent and kill remain infection. It's great when your immune is fantastic and it's healing immediately, in 20 minutes, but you can still carry on the treatment just to get more stronger, just to get rid of the rest, whatever is left there. So the next program is program number 3. Now programs, that's a parasite program. Parasites, God, there's so many different types. It's scary. And, our immune system is absolutely amazing the way it copes with all these invasions until it can. From children to grown-up adults, we have all sorts of, even including Ascarida. And Ascarida can be up to 10 meters in people's bodies. And I don't know if you saw in the news, I think a couple of months ago, there was a woman from Australia. She was feeling fatigue, she was feeling very depressed, and her memory was going really badly, and she had a scan, and scan showed that there was something dark. Maybe they thought there's some kind of swallowing in her brain. So they cut it open and they found 8 centimeters live parasite, like a worm. And it sounds shocking, but what they don't say is so many people have got these parasites all over body. They can migrate. They can live in the heart. They can live in every organ. They can live in the brain. They can live in our organs, and we don't even know what's the cause. So it's only our scanner, or maybe some other company's scanners, ours probably the best price and value, will determine what kind of parasites you have. But even if you don't have a scanner, you can use the device by your symptoms. And we are here again to help you. If you tell us your symptoms, we'll try to lead you in the right direction. This program 3 will include all known parasites that can invade us and can affect our general health. You don't, again, need to know the names. It's if you want to know, you can get scanner and all that. But if not, just so when we do the treatment for people, we recommend to use at least 10 days, program 1 to 5. Then we would recommend you to use other programs. For example, according to your microflora, it could be you have too many viruses. So we will ask you to repeat maybe viruses, program 2, 3, and 5. And then the last program for pathogenic factors, the program 4. This program was designed by Hilda Clark. And for those who don't know, she is a PhD doctor of naturopath. She was amazing in helping people to get over a lot of different issues. And those programs were helping people, as I said in the very beginning, to detoxify. And then she was targeting people for, especially cancer clients that she had. So she was first detoxifying the body, and then she was releasing tumors. Of course, it has to be done only by a professional. And she had amazing rates of success, because once you have the proper diet, when you have special herbal intakes, which helps immune system again to get healed quickly. Then you have a device which helps you to flush it, naturally kill them, to get out of your body. Your body becomes a huge power. The right mindset, the positive mindset. We need a complex way to get rid of any illness, because it's our mind. It's a huge power, the positivity, the going beyond normal, getting all these amazing energies, and it's so find sources of what feeds you, what makes you happy. Be with positive friends, be with people who will encourage you. Have the tools in your house to help yourself, because all illnesses are caused by first psychosomatic problem, where people are down, stressed, not able to cope. And then, of course, it comes and manifests in physical. So having tools like that at home is like home doctor. And please don't misunderstand. You can still go to the doctors, still get whoever will give you a great advice. Device can work alongside with whatever your doctor will help, will advise you and direct you. Device is amazing, and it will be just going along in those places where your body is in huge need. It works automatically. You don't need to think. You just need to receive the healing, put it in action, help your body to get rid of things it doesn't need, it wants to get rid of. Do not forget that you must drink water. Now I'm going to tell you how to charge the water while you're doing any sort of treatments. And program number 4 is for all microorganisms like mycoplasma, which we get in public toilets or big meetings with a lot of amounts of people. I had used it for my son as well, who was bit by a tick, and that works absolutely amazingly. So program 4 is the next last pathogen, and then program 5 will be helping you to get rid of it. While you're doing your treatment on all these 5 programs, you must charge your water, and here is attachment to charge the water. It's really, really simple. There's nothing difficult here. You connect, again, electrodes. You connect your device. Now I charge my water in a glass bottle here. Okay, very simple. So you put program, say program 6. Let's try it on program 6. And the huge difference, when you must charge only clean water. It could be from your filters, it could be from your, if you have already a filter installed in your house, but it must be clean water. Do not charge water which is from under the tap, ever. Okay, so what I do, I would put device on the table, and I put the attachment on the table, and I will put any cup or glass bottle on top of it. Okay, it's quite strong. So even if you want to charge few liters substance, it's fine. It's not going to break. It's very, very strong. So you don't need to worry about it. This attachment is great. So what I will do is I will charge a couple of bottles, one on program 6, blood cleansing program. The other one would be on program 9, lymphatic drainage, and it will last, the charge will last for days. It could last a week or more, but it must stay off direct sunlight and just sip it during the day, and you will start seeing the amount of energy you're getting, the things coming out of your body, and you will start feeling very differently. The water charge, it tastes more thinner. It's very, very soft. Frequency is already in the water. And the beauty of charging water is can be used for anyone, from children. For example, if you charge the water on program 3, parasites, the water goes in, it goes in your organs, it goes in your blood, it absorbs very quickly. You will be amazing to see results. And it can be used for children. For example, if some kids cannot hold electrodes, It can be used for pregnant women. It can be used for people with pacemakers, because the only people who cannot use our device, frequency device, is the people with pacemakers. And those people still can get benefit if they charge and drink charged water with frequencies. So basically, device is for everyone. Whether you drink charged water, whether you use electrodes directly on your body, but it is for everybody, and everybody will be getting great results. Now, the next 5 programs here are therapeutic programs from 6 to 10. Program 6, as I said many times, it's for blood cleansing, blood circulation improvement. For example, this attachment, I think it's the last attachment I haven't spoke yet about. This attachment is for pain-killing attachment. Okay, so any place in your body that hurts, say it's a knee, say it's a neck, say it's back. So you can either rub it for about 20 minutes, on your hand, on your neck. If you cannot rub it, or there is no one there for you to rub, you can lay down on it. But please make sure you put a tissue or some kind of maybe T-shirt, if you're doing it through your back, between the electrodes, because electrodes are quite strong and you will feel pins and needles. So make sure that it doesn't burn the skin, because it can have little blisters, which is not dangerous. It will go away, but why do you need to have it? Just use something in between these buttons, okay? And then obviously, some people put it to 10 and then they say, oh, you don't feel frequencies, you don't feel anything, but it's actually still working, and it can, have a sensation which you will feel later, but the skin feels it already, and it may cause some redness. You don't need that. So just use this attachment, either on strength 1, very low, or if you want to put a 10, must have it over something between your body. The other purpose of this device is, attachment is for, it's a cosmetological. Okay, so you can do your face with it. You can do for about 20 minutes, program 6, which improves blood circulation. And it's got 2 little attachments here, which you can do under your eyes. Some people who, have problems in sleeping, or they've got the meetings and they've got these bags under their eyes, they want to look beautiful. So if just doing a few minutes under your eyes, you will see that disappearing bags under your eyes, and nobody will be able to say that you guys know you look horrible. So it actually brings up blood circulation. The face becomes plumpier. And if you do 20 minutes one side, you will be already seeing the difference. So if you do it regularly, for example, for the next 10 days, you will be looking younger and younger every time. So you can repeat it, but somebody has to do it for you. Or if you're very organized and you like doing it yourself, you can do it yourself. So it starts anywhere. And remember to use it on a small signal. It will still work, but it will not cause any irritation to your skin. So program 6, it's therapeutical program, blood cleansing, blood thinning, blood improving circulation. Next one is program 7. Program 7 is for pain. So you can use, for example, if you're in pain, you can use program 6 and then 7. So it's 7 minutes, 7 minutes. Program 7 is anti-pain, anti-inflammatory, anti-spasm. And that works really good for me, for my back. I had sciatica. And whenever I overdo things or stay too long on my feet, I then try to lay down for 20 minutes on this attachment, and it makes a huge difference. It makes the inflammation go away. It just blood flowing, and I don't feel the pain. Try it for whatever conditions you have. It could be, like I said, use on the knee, shoulders, neck. Sometimes people have headache. They lay down, they put it on the back of their head. They lay down, relax while they're watching TV, and the device does its job. So repeat it until you start feeling better. Okay. Next program is program 8, and that's musculoskeletal programs. So any pains and aches you can use with that program as well. It's a very interesting program because I know that in States, people who use this device They were osteopath clinic. They said that it actually helped to reset sleep discs by itself, just by frequency. The body repaired itself and the disc got back aligned. I had another doctor. She's a general doctor and also anti-aging doctor for many years. When she bought device, she said, I really could not believe, but every morning when I wake up, I feel I need to align, I need to do stretching. She said, when I start using this device, I don't have to do any of that. I can feel that my body gone straight into mode it's supposed to be. And I still cannot get over the shock of how can it happen? How does it work? I don't know. Just using the frequencies, which says muscular problems, use it, see the results. Repeat if you require until you start feeling better. If you need any more advice, come back to us, we'll lead you. We can get doctors to give you more advice, maybe more different combinations. You're not alone, just text us, email us, and we will be able to help you with whatever you're going through. Number 9 is my favorite program because it's lymphatic drainage. And as we spoke before, lymph is our second life. Anything, any poison we get from outside world, in the world, not outside world, we're still in the same universe. However, it will include everything to help your lymphatic system to drain that poison out of those lymph, because if lymph packed up with toxins, sorry, but you are dead almost, because there is nothing else there to help your body to get rid of those toxins. So by cleansing your lymph, you're helping yourself to self-heal. And this is very, very important. Another function that program 9 does is anti-cellulite. And again, you can use this attachment. If somebody can do it for you, a lot of women have got cellulite on their thighs or their legs or whatever. It actually works really well. Somebody has to do it for you. If it's in the back of your legs, work on program 9. Try for 20 minutes. Give it a break. Repeat. Do it for several days. See how fast it works for you. Again, charge the water. Remember, the water is compulsory. Charge the water on program 9. See the results. Write to us. Tell us how quick it helped you. What did you do? How long did it? Maybe there will be other things, not just maybe. For sure, there will be other things will start improving, because when lymph is cleansed, you just never know what else will be healed. You just never know. As I said, everyone is very different. I had a friend in Netherlands when she bought this device, and she had hepatitis C, and she had to take antibiotics for about 3 months. She was doing her nails, and somebody in the shop, they brought her infection through the nail. It was really, really horrible because she could not get rid of this virus. She was keep repeating antibiotics, and what happened, she completely messed up her microflora in her stomach. So it was she had to cut a lot of foods out and went through a lot of pain, lots of diets. And then when I said to her, listen, get device, start working with it, let's see what happens. And she said to me, oh, about a few days actually, it didn't even take a week. She said, it's crazy, but your device got rid of my papillomas. She had some growth, like little papillomas. And she said, I had my husband gave me a beautiful chain, and I could not wear it because it was rubbing. And a few days left after the treatment, she was obviously doing frequencies treatment. First program 1, antifungi, and then bacteria virus, and then program 5, lymphatic drainage. She said, I could not believe. We went out, and I thought, let me just try this. I can always take it off. And she said, there was nothing rubbing. I touched my neck and the place where it was growing. There was nothing in there. It fell off. It fell off by itself. I didn't tell it to fall off. The body get rid of it. It dried off and just fell off. I mean, I didn't know that's going to happen. So there is no exact way to treat your illnesses. You just need to help your body to be the best it can be, to get rid of things which disturbing the healing, get in the right frame of mind, and see things happening. Now, so we said about program 1 to 5. So it says here on the slide, it's designed to target and neutralize various toxins, pathogens that may accumulate in the body due to environmental factors, lifestyle choices, or other sources. This action helps in boosting the immune system, reducing the risk of infection, and promoting general health maintenance. And slide, but it's not moving. But okay, transformation of information into water and additional benefits. The last thing I'm going to tell you is a very important thing. So when we buy food in the markets, in the shop, and it's not organic, and a lot of people cannot afford organic food because of its pricing. You know, I try to buy as much as I can, like, you know, fruits and vegetables, and not always, because I got a big family, big shopping. So what I do then when I come back, when it's not organic, and even organic can be also infected. Here is the attachment which we charge water, and it also can disinfect your food. So for that, you can either put plate on top of it and put whatever you need to disinfect, whether it's meat, whether it's greens, whether it's vegetables or fruits. Obviously, you can wash them and then put the plate on it, or you can put it on the side, lay out everything on the table, put this attachment like this on its side, and run the programs, anti-parasite programs, for example, programs 3 or programs 5. And it only takes 7 minutes, and your food will be free of parasites. And it doesn't take a lot. While you're doing something, just put it on the tray, everything on that tray, run the program 3. I would say program 3 probably will be against parasites, and this is what's mostly invaded in our food. And that's it, it's done. So you can disinfect your food from all sorts of stuff. And then the water, the device possesses a unique capability of transforming health-related information into the water, which we went through. This means that therapeutic properties are encoded into the water, making it medium for delivering health benefits. This water, once transformed, can be consumed by anyone, including pregnant women, individuals with cardiovascular conditions, and generally all people seeking to improve their health. In addition to its therapeutic benefits, the water also serves a disinfecting function. It can be used to cleanse and purify the food, ensuring that it's free of harmful pathogens and contaminants. The transformed water thus provides a versatile solution for both direct health benefits through consumption and indirect benefits through food disinfection, contributing to overall health and safety. Now, what else do we need to know? So we've been through all the programs in the device today. This is to switch it off, just hold the button. We've been through all the programs, 5 all pathogenic factors, 5 therapeutical functions. We've been through all the attachments for the water, for disinfecting food, for charge. This device is for therapeutic, it's anti-pain, and also cosmetological programs. And then we got hand electrodes to treat normally first half part of your body here. And then we've got feet electrodes to treat, you know, from waist down. Also worked and used for lymphatic drainage. We have also transformer, which you can do 2 treatments at the same time. Been through a lot today, and I think I've done very well in 1 hour. Now, if you like to have any questions, please ask. I'm happy to answer you. Whatever I know, I will tell you. Whatever I don't know, I'll get back to the doctors and get back to you. I think we have now device on sale. So for those who still don't have it or thinking to get it, please do get it and start working with it, because it's it's extremely useful. I actually do not travel anywhere without device. I went to Thailand just a week ago, and I always take my device because you simply don't know what's going to be in the plane. People cough, sneeze, infection in the same air circulates, and you can pick up anything. And you arrive to another country, maybe to relax or for business meetings, and then you come up with terrible cold or infections. You don't need it. So if you have anything, and actually when I was going, I have it in my hand luggage. Whenever customs ask, oh, what's this? That looks like you're gonna, burn the plane, bust the plane, and look at this cylinders. And I said, this is a paint device for me. And I opened I said, look, I'm not gonna blow up playing with that. So they let me through every time. That's if they want to ask what it is. And I also educate people on the customs that actually there are some things you can look into for your health. So they say, oh, okay, we didn't know. Amazing, really good. So I should actually make some sales for customs, because they're also people, and if they don't know about it, then get on our website, check the information, get one, and start trying, and come back to thank those people who invented it, to thank those people who learn it, try it, trying to spread the good news, because this is what is amazing, that we are trying to share the things which works. When you put your money and you're going to get results, because we all spend money on a lot of health products, and a lot of them don't even work, but we believe, because it's in a health shop, it must be good. However, the device will actually do huge amount of things for you, and it's also give you peace of mind wherever you go. I also brought this device because my daughter have a lot of tonsil infections, and I said to her, my dear, you need to try while we're here 10 days. You're going to be on the case. She was really had a very bad dry cough, and that helps immediately. She stopped coughing the same night, which was amazing, because I had to bear her coughing. And what I did, I actually put this pain killing device on her chest, and I ran programs, first of all, to kill the infection, whatever is left. So it was 1, 2, and 5. And then I used program 7, anti-inflammatory, anti-spasm. And that was amazing. She probably did less than an hour, but the cough stopped already. And I said to her, please repeat. Oh, no, I'm fine already. I said, well, device is here. If you feel that you need to repeat, it's better if you repeat. But she didn't have to repeat. It just gone off. And obviously, voila, everybody's happy. So I never travel without this device. It's always me, because even while I'm sitting in the plane, I can put, whatever, anything from lymphatic drainage to I don't actually carry all of them. I carry just the light one. I don't normally take my feet electrodes with me, but you can if you want to do it. Nobody's going to stop you doing the healing in the air or in the train or in the bus or whatever. It's yours. You can use it not just for yourself, for your children, for your parents, for your friends. So that's not a huge amount of money to have something like this valuable. Somebody had to figure out all these frequencies, and somebody had to input it for you, so that all you have to do is to press the button and it will do the job for you. So we will thank those people hugely for inventing, for implementing, and letting us use it for a very reasonable price. It doesn't cost thousands, and it works, and it helps us to not be in pain. It helps us not to be infected and go through the whole circle of high temperature and body aches and serious coughs for weeks or months. It stops right then, right straight away when you start using it, as soon as you start using it. So we're here for you. Very, very happy to assist, and looking forward to hear testimonies from you guys. And I'm done. Any other questions or any questions at all? Oh, I got 5. Hallelujah. Okay, that means people hearing me. I have the same question as Julian done. Okay, let me start from the beginning quickly. Question about water. I live in the city where the water is treated. It's dead water. The OREON does not clean the water, but only charges us to a frequency. No, OREON does not clean the water. That's why we say you must charge your water. Now, we have got some water systems on our website. They're not hugely expensive. There are some much, much, much more expensive, like Japanese water. God, oh, the name of it. Kogen water, I think. It's about 5,000-7,000. Our water is about $850. Also, you can get bottles now. The bottles about $120. It's a bottle which you can drink about 2 or 3 a day. We might have to add it to the website. They didn't have the run out of it for a while, but if you're interested, I can send you a picture of the waters. It's a small bottle, but again, you need to put clean water in there, so it has to be filtered. The bottle will charge the water itself. The good, clean, healing water consists of good structure, so it means the structure is like snowflakes. It will be oxygenated, osmotic water, that's what it is, osmos. It will be filled with about 40 minerals, and it will be charged negatively, which is called redox potential. I've never knew what redox potential was until I spoke to the scientist and he explained me the difference. He actually sent me a chart with water, and number 1 was water for mother's milk. Apparently, it's charged minus 125 millivolts. And that's the most precious liquid the mother can give to a baby. It's the most nutritious, it's the most precious for immune system, for any baby. And then our water is minus 500. So it's really precious. It flushes all toxins from the body. We've now developed new waters. They're much more simple. They can actually stay on top of your table. Easy to change the filters. So if you are interested, email me. I will send you information because I don't think we added it here to the website here. But we can help you to get good water. And it's about from 600 to 850. So it's just quite reasonable price. You get it for life. You change filters every year. They're not expensive. And you have peace of mind. But if you want to do research and find some other filters, it's great. As long as the water is clean and does not have chlorine in it, does not have this bleach, does not have parasites, because nowadays they put all sorts of things in the water. And this is your feed to your organs. So you don't die from it straight away, but it accumulates in a terrible poison, which adding again to your immune system to cope with. So yes, it will just charge the water to any frequencies that you want, whether it's anti-parasite, whether it's lymphatic drainage, whether it's anti-inflammatory. But you need to find your source of putting clean water on top of the device which will charge it. Are there any advantages? Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, it doesn't clean from pesticides as well. Are there any advantages when comparing this device with Trinity? Well, it's a completely different device, and it's something I have discovered, we say by accident, but there is no accidents in life. As my son was diagnosed with Lyme disease, and as it happens that I had this device, actually I bought it 2 days before he came with a bad infection, which is on, I have got some pictures of it, but basically his finger was really, really inflamed and it was infected with a virus. I went to the doctor, she said it's a virus, we don't treat the viruses, we give you cream, you put it every day for a whole year. It might help, might not help, so there was no guarantee. I came back and I spoke to my scientist and said, my God, 1 year, I'm gonna put this cream on the child, he's gonna just wipe it and run away. He was only 5 then. And of course it wasn't feasible. So I said, look, I bought this device, you told me it does so much, so amazing, and I just trusted you and I bought it. Now is the time to try it. So he said, Marina, don't worry, it's only virus, our devices, that's what they do. So I did 15 minutes treatment, and infection the next day. I mean, if you're interested, I can send you the pictures. It's still on my other side, and it's absolutely blown my mind, because out of the whole finger, there was a little dot which was left. And when I looked at it the next day, and all I was doing is I put programs 1 to 5, and I charged water on lymphatic drainage. And for 15 minutes, you know, he did the treatment while he was watching cartoons. And when I saw the result the next day, I actually went, I thought my vision's got down so badly. I went to get glasses, because it was years ago, it was about 7 years ago, I then did not wear the glasses. So I thought, you know, my God, I need to go and grab my glasses because my vision's gone off. And when I put the glasses and I saw a little dot, I have realized I have gold in my hands, because if that's how quickly it got rid of the virus, which doctors say it takes a year to get rid of, you know, figure it out for yourself. This is when I decided to do bioresonance, because I thought, my God, I can't be quiet and, you know, not to share with how people can get rid of this stuff if I know how. So for me personally, and then obviously it did the cleansing of his 7 days later, everything gone through the skin, all the poison from his lymph nodes. For me, it was a life-changing experience. And since then, we never ever used even paracetamol in the house or anti-inflammatory, because device did all this treatment. And I was very impressed. I am still impressed, because every time you get some infection, I go, oh God, don't let me get sick. I can't afford to be sick. I got so much to do. And for those who don't know, I have 8 beautiful children, and that's a busy house. Now 4 much older, but they still get all sorts of infection. One lives in Dubai, and he texts his mom, I got such a bad sore throat. How are you feeling? I said, I'm feeling fine. Why don't you use device? Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, so you go get your device and start, and then tell me how you're feeling. So they are self-treating themselves now. They know what to do. And my younger ones, I don't need to tell them twice. During COVID, they came home with all sorts of infection because the windows were open, cold winter blowing in the class. They were coming so many different infections, and swollen tonsils and sore throat and nose leak and stomach colics. That was the answer, and they did not miss 1 day of school in 4 different classes in 2 different schools. So that's why I think personally, for infections, there's nothing else, you know, as powerful. So because I had a documented picture of my own child having an infection, and because I went to the doctor who confirmed it was a virus, say no more. So if you don't want to have infection, or want to get a very, very quick treatment for that, inflammation, infections, this is the device number 1. I always go to this first, and then Trinity sustains it. Trinity works, it might stay, will still work, but maybe longer. And with all my love to Trinity, and it's got a lot of nice programs, but for tonsillitis, it did not help me. No, maybe it helped a little, but it wasn't as effective as this one within 20 minutes. Maybe it's me, but you know, I'm just interested to get better and as fast as possible. And that was the answer. So I think for infections is much, much stronger. However, I'm not knocking down Trinity. It's got its own benefits. But for infection, inflammation, a lot of treatments, I go straight away to OREON. Then I can get, you know, and sustain Trinity. So it's up to you, but you will remember me many times. And infections are coming, and God knows they're now scaring us with some X virus which coming up. You know, it could be fungi virus, because now we have got antibiotics for viruses, antibiotics for bacterial. So those illnesses will go down, but the nature, the way it's made, something else will come up. It could be fungi. It could be, I don't know, parasites. It could be something else will pop out sooner or later, and you have this device at home. It will give you peace of mind. It will give you quick recovery, and we are here to guide you if you need help. Now, how much is device? We need to check on the website. I think it's 600 at the moment, Olga, if it's on sale. If you take a look at to check the latest price, you will be able to get it from there very quickly by medicinternational.com, and you will see what's the latest price, because it doesn't go very often on sale. It's only made for our company, and you cannot find it anywhere on the internet. So we are the only owners of this device. Is there a link for sale by medicinternational.com? I do not see
Yes,
the
the device. I'm sorry, Marina. The device is on sale right now for 600. Regular price 700. I put it in the chat. Okay, and also the water device, the Eco Water, is 1100.
I was
1100.
talking about the smaller devices. Okay, smaller devices.
Yeah,
They were
the OREON 600. It's on sale.
Okay, why this person who I don't see the name here said that, I think Julia is asking that shows on the side.
Biomedis US, yeah, it's biomedisinternational.com. OREON and EcoWater is only on biomedisinternational.com.
Yeah, correct.
It is
Yeah,
my client from
that's fine. Yeah. So now we compare different. Then I have the same question as Julia and Dan. I think I answered that. EcoWater is 1,100 on our website. So it's a different one. And actually, I think we ran out of it. So if you're interested about water, write to us. I'm going to speak to scientists and ask what he's got available, because water systems are goes very, very quick, because there's so much infections in the water, and people realize more and more that they need to do the cleansing. So I know that they've been out, I think, for about a couple of months, and they've just started not getting a new water systems. I can check how many left, and if you're interested, just send us email or write to us, and I'll check the latest availability, and the prices will come back to you. Okay, regular price 700. Now, thank you guys for listening. Thank you for being there for us. It's a pleasure to be with you, and anything we can help you to direct, more than happy to do it. Me and Olga will be on the case, and looking forward to hear from you guys with your new testimonies, because it will be amazing and it will be lifting each other up. I got so many testimonies that we're not going to finish by tomorrow, but I'll stop here, and I thank you for being here with us. And do get device for your loved ones. There is no better Christmas present or any other present but this device, you know, will help you to stay well, stay at your best, and constantly, you know, we all want to get older, but we still want to be active, to be able to look after yourself and not go to old people's home, and be, you know, at our best. So this is what device would do. And if you need any nutritional advice, we're now working with some nutritionists, and we can help you to get some good products to sustain yourself there, because unfortunately device cannot produce for you. It can encourage produce of from, for example, if you have deficiency, but it's always good to have good quality products. So if you need help, what to take alongside with this device, we can give you recommendations, and we can help you to get the best you can get for your body. Thank you again, and I'm going to say goodbye now. Any more? Yes, we will send you recording. Any more other questions? We're here for you. Okay. Thank you again, and looking forward to hear from you. Cheers.